Welcome to MRL. In this learning session, we'll be learning about commercial arithmetic. Commercial arithmetic is a very important branch of mathematics which deals with various business transactions. Now, before we proceed with other terms of terms in commercial arithmetic, let us learn as to what is transaction first. Now, a transaction is buying and selling of goods between two parties is a transaction. Depositing money and taking a loan from a bank is a transaction. Trading between two individuals, two firms or two companies is a transaction. A transaction of benefit is a business transaction. Transaction is done by exchange of goods or services. Transaction is also done by using various instruments of transaction like money, shares, stocks, gold, silver, etc. Now, when we carry out a transaction, there are many people involved in it. The first person involved is the vendor. A person who sells goods is a vendor. A person who buys the goods is a purchaser. Now, when we sell or buy, then we have to know as to what is cost price, selling price, and so on. So the cost price is the cost of buying the goods is known as the cost price. And when we talk about buying, there are different people involved in it. We have got a wholesaler who buys the goods from manufacturer. We have a dealer who buys from wholesaler. We have a retailer who buys from dealer, and we have the consumers who buy from retailer. Now, we also have to learn as to what is the selling price. The price at which goods are sold is known as selling price. A wholesaler sells to the dealer, a dealer sells to the retailer, a retailer sells to the consumer. So we have the people in this who are selling and who are buying or purchasing. Now, the total cost price. The total cost price is the sum of the cost price and overhead charges, and that is the total cost price is equal to the cost price of the article plus overhead charges. When we talk about overhead charges, that they include the freight charges, that is transportation charges, the labor charges, the taxes, and the various miscellaneous charges. So the total cost price is found out by taking the cost price of the article and by adding the overhead charges. Now, when we talk about the selling and buying, the business transaction is always done for a benefit or for a profit, and let us understand what is profit. If the selling price is greater than the cost price, then profit is equal to SP minus CP. So remember, the selling price, if it is greater than CP, then only one can have a profit, and the profit is found out by taking the difference of SP and CP. So profit is equal to SP minus CP. Rather, the profit is the excess money which a seller has after deducting the total cost price from selling price, and that is called as the profit. Now, sometimes in a business there is also a loss, and that is possible only when the cost price is greater than the selling price. Rather, loss is equal to CP minus SP. The money lost by a seller on selling the goods is known as loss. Seller suffers a loss if the selling price is less than the total cost price. Generally, we express the loss or the gain in form of percentage. So percentage means for every 100. Percentage is used in business transaction to express the profit, the loss, interest, commission, discount, bonuses, etc. For example, 20% profit means that is profit of rupees 20 per 100. Percentage is a simple and a very easy way to express the benefits in a business transaction. So remember the importance of percentage here. Now, the profit percentage is the profit for every 100 rupees is called as profit percentage. The profit percentage is represented as P% and is calculated on CP. So profit percentage is equal to profit upon CP into 100. Remember, profit is SP minus CP. Now, the loss percentage, the loss on rupees 100 is called as loss percentage. The loss percentage is calculated on CP. Loss percentage is equal to loss upon CP into 100, and loss is found out by taking the difference of CP and SP. So CP minus SP will be the loss, and using this relation we get a loss percentage. Generally, we express the profit and the loss in terms of percentage. Now, to find the selling price, please understand this, very important it is. To find the selling price, when cost price is given and the profit percentage is given, the relation is the selling price is equal to 100 plus profit percentage upon 100 into CP. That is how we find SP when CP and profit percentage is given. Now, to find the selling price when the cost price and the loss percentages are given, so the relation is SP is equal to 100 minus loss percentage upon 100 into CP, and that is the procedure of finding SP when CP and loss percentages are given. Now to find the cost price given the selling price, profit percentage or loss percentage, the relation are CP is equal to 100 upon 100 plus profit percentage into SP, and CP is equal to 100 upon 100 minus loss percentage into SP. Remember that. Now remember that SP and CP can also be found out by different methods. We have different methods, that is the unitary method, ratio and proportion method, and the formula method, which are listed here. Remember these formulas. We can adopt any one of these methods to find the loss percentage and the profit percentage, or the selling price and the cost price for given profit percentage or loss percentage. Remember that. Now combined CP and SP. See, the sum of total CP of all transactions is called as combined CP. The sum of total SP of all transactions is called as combined SP. So to find out the combined SP and combined CP, list out all the transactions and combine their CP and SP. That is called as combined CP and SP. Now combined profit and loss. Combined profit is equal to combined SP minus combined CP. Combined loss is equal to combined CP minus combined SP. So please remember these important terms as far as profit and loss is concerned.